Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Christina with Cuddles by Christina, and happy Sunday everyone. The weekend is over before we knew it. It's crazy. Oh man, it flew by. It really did. But I hope everyone enjoyed their weekend and is ready for a fun-filled week ahead, whatever that entails. So, yeah, it was a pretty chill weekend, I must say. I can't complain. So yesterday we had a community garage sale that our complex was having, just to give residents the opportunity to, clear some space and a way to meet new neighbors, maybe find some new things. And it was a bust. It really was. So I gotta tell you, my husband and I tried so hard, just to get rid of some things. Not dolls. No babies. I wasn't going that route. But just some other things around the house, But it was so brutally hot, you guys. Oh my gosh. So the garage sale was from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. And we had to set up around, by like 9:30. And I thought that they were gonna have a tarp, a tent, like something covered for everyone to be under. No, we were just all out baking in the sun. And I couldn't do it. I had to take a couple breaks to go inside to the office to cool off. My poor husband was getting heat stroke. It was brutal. So I left after like an hour and a half, and I asked Kevin, I said, well, do you want to stay? Do you want to try to move a couple more things? He said, no, I'll stay for a little bit, because there were a couple people who looked like might want to buy some things. I said, okay, if you want, but I had to tap out. And you can see my tan line. Oh, sorry, as the baby is trying to show some cleavage. No, I got some sun. I got some sun. So we ended up making like $50, which, is better than nothing, but it was definitely disappointing. Yeah, it's not even officially summer, and I'm over this heat. I really am. It's gonna be brutal. And the community pool is closed for another 3 weeks while they renovate it. So that's fun too. I mean, there is a second pool that's a bit smaller, and I can always go over to my mom's house to swim, but it's so frustrating. You pay so much money in rent and you expect to be able to use all these amenities, but whatever. Anyway, so today we just ran some errands. I'm still trying to put laundry away, clean stuff up. I'm using my backup tripod, so I don't have my ring light. And I just wanted to sit at the table tonight. I was too tired to, set up in the bedroom or whatever. And I do have to get ready for the Tony Awards tonight, since that is my business, the business I'm in, part of my job. So I gotta know what wins and what happens. So I'm not super excited. This year, there weren't a lot of great musicals, and I really didn't get to see much since I'm in Florida. But I do, of course, have to keep up on all the theater news since, I work in the industry. So tomorrow should be a pretty busy day at work. We'll just say that. It usually is, even though we don't handle New York shows. People still get all the Broadway buzz, and they're excited, and oh, well, this one last night is going to be touring, all that kind of stuff, which is fun. I like dealing with those kind of customers who are excited. So we'll see. So yeah, I have to get ready for that very soon, actually, but I did want to pop on to play just a fun little game I thought would be a nice twist on, the this or that questions. I wanted to do a quick round of Never Have I Ever. Now, usually that can be a bit racy, and sometimes it can involve alcohol. I'm not doing a drinking game, guys. This is not alcohol or booze. It's just water with Mio water enhancer, but it's still fun. So, okay, I have 10 questions here, and you drink if you've done the statement. In other words, I mean, I'm sure everyone knows how the game works. It's not a complicated game, but I don't know, I just thought it was fun, a little different. So anyone who wants to participate, I would love to see your videos. Feel free to tag me. I'm not gonna tag anyone else in this, just because, you know, we all get busy. We all have different ways we do our videos, so no pressure. But I just thought it would be fun to do a different Never Have I Ever. And I will do a sip of water for everything that I have done. Sometimes there'll be, you know, there might be a small little side note, but usually none of these involve like super long stories. So yeah. But before we get into it, of course I have to introduce my sweet little Emilio, who I wanted to bring on while I did this game here. He is the Michael kit from Bountiful Baby, and he is painted by Anna over at Ling's Reborn Nursery, and just look at how gorgeous he is. Oh, and look at my new nails. I did my nails yesterday too. Oh, but isn't he sweet? I love him so much. So yeah, I wanted to hold him while we go through some of these questions. Okay. Never have I ever come home with new baby clothes and realize you already had the outfits. Guilty. That Carter's clearance, I'm telling you, I'm like, oh, this is so great. This is on sale. Yeah, it was great. And it's been on sale and I already bought it and owned it. Oops. Never have I ever sold a doll within 48 hours of getting it. No, you guys know. Sandra, I know you're screaming at me that I never sell dolls. But I have given a few away. I do giveaways. Listen, it's a buyer's market right now. You know, a lot of artists and a lot of even people in the community are trying to resell dolls are having a tough time. It's not that easy. So no, I have never done that. Never have I ever tried to fix a doll but ended up making it worse. No, I can honestly say any modifications I've made with like just adding extra weight or anything, that's as far as I'll go. I haven't ever, you know, attempted any other type of painting or fixing anything. So luckily that's never happened. Never have I ever had a pet or a small child destroy a doll. Thank goodness, no. But I will say Jasper, he does like to lick the baby's hair sometimes. He's such a weird cat. Today is Jasper's birthday, by the way, if you saw my post earlier. My little furball is 7 today, so I have to call him out. He does like to lick baby hair, but I shoo him away pretty quickly. It hasn't damaged anything. So never have I ever told a Dolly friend her doll was cute when you really thought it was ugly. I think all dolls are cute, honestly. It's very rare for me to think a doll isn't cute. So no, anytime I've said a doll is cute to anyone, I genuinely feel that way. Never have I ever had an authentic version and a replica version of the same sculpts. You guys know I love the Pascal sculpt. I have my authentic Pascal, and I have a manufactured Pascal, and I have a silicone manufactured Pascal. I have 3 different versions of that kit. I love that kit so much. Never have I ever painted over or have another artist paint over a doll after getting that baby and seeing it just wasn't up to par. No, I've never sent a baby off to be repainted, nor am I an artist. So no, I've never done that. Never have I ever waited more than 6 months for a custom doll. Luckily, no. I really don't I really don't own any customs yet. Any doll I have hasn't really been a custom. So no, I've never really had to wait for a doll, luckily. But I know depending on the artist, sometimes it definitely takes a while. Never have I ever kept a doll in a holiday outfit for more than 4 months. Guys, I'm guilty of this. I really am, especially Christmas. I love the Christmas outfit so much, and it takes so much time to get the babies dressed for the holidays. Yeah, I may or may not have 1 or 2 dolls still in Christmas attire, but that's okay because it's almost Christmas in July. So we're just gonna go with that. And finally, the last one, never have I ever traveled out of state to attend a doll show. Nope, I am lucky enough to live an hour away from the Yofi doll show. That was the first doll show I ever went to last year, and I'm going again this year. And yeah, luckily it's not far away. So I really, really wanted to go to the Kansas City, but the Dolls of the World Expo. I want to go to all the doll shows, let's be honest. But Dolls of the World is coming up in just a couple more weeks, and I so want to be there with Melissa and Janet and Dallas and everyone else is going to be there. Oh, it's going to be so much fun. I can't wait to see pictures and videos and what everyone buys. And then the Kansas City Doll Show is in August, I believe. And I believe Josie over at Josie's Jungle Room was going to try to go to that show, and she couldn't make it. So it's tough. But I am excited about November for the Yofi Doll Show again. Yeah, guys, so that's it. Just 10 never have I ever. I will have all of these in the description of this video if you want to play along. You don't necessarily have to take a sip of anything. You can just raise your hand however you want to do it. It's just fun. It's just a silly, fun game that I thought I would try on this Sunday evening. So I'm gonna go get ready for the Tony Awards, you guys. I hope you enjoyed seeing sweet little Emilio and my fun little questions. I will be back probably tomorrow. You never know. There are some very fun, exciting videos coming up this week is all I will say. So stay tuned. I love you guys, and have a great rest of your evening, rest of your weekend, or whenever you're watching this, and I will see you guys next time. Love you guys. Bye.